You Spider-Man bozos. You console peasants. Okay, now that I have your attention. The Game Awards, which is an award show, occurred last week. I think it was on Friday or on Thursday, I'm not really sure. It's not that big of a deal. I've actually never really cared about the Game Awards that much. However, this year is a very special video and I'm extremely happy to make it. I may not look like it, but I really like video games and I love playing video games. I've been playing them since like I was a kid. Basically the first game I've ever played was Arena 2 and I pissed my pants because it was so fucking scary to play the game. However, it was a very fun game. Arena 2 and Call of Duty World at War. Those are the first games I played when I was like maybe 7 years old. So I've been a gamer ever since then. I've always been fascinated by the games. And I just wanted to talk about some of the awards that happened on this awards show and how happy I am with some of the results. Okay, so to pop it all off, I think I'm just gonna start. I'm actually looking at the categories right now. And let's start with the most important one. Game of the Year. So this year, Baldur's Gate 3 won the Game of the Year award. For a lot of people, especially for mostly American gamers who mostly play on console and play only Fortnite and maybe Spider-Man 2, Baldur's Gate 3 is more of an old school type of MMO for more veteran gamers or for maybe like an older population for like maybe 30-year-olds or late 20s. However, I have not personally played the game, but I have watched streams and videos of the game. It looks like a really amazing game. I love the combat of it. I love the strategy element of the game. Overall, I love the graphics. I love the classes. I love everything you can do in the game. The story is amazing. It's so well paced. A lot of interesting characters. Overall, a very interesting game. And I see the other candidates here. Alan Wake 2, amazing game. Resident Evil 4, amazing game. I don't understand Americans and their obsession with Super Mario games. They're just like typical kids games. I don't see any point of putting them in a Game of the Year conversation, but it's not up to me. And The Legend of Zelda. I have never played the Legend of Zelda game. However, the recent ones that were on the Nintendo, recent Zelda games that you can play like Breath of the Wild and I guess the new one which is called Tears of the Kingdom, seem really amazing. So I have to give credit to where credit is due. I think it looks like an excellent game. However, I think they made the right choice with Baldur's Gate 3. As for Best Game Direction, Alan Wake 2 won the award. Again, it has a better overall story than Baldur's Gate 3. I'm actually happy with this award. I think it's the right choice to make here. It's all good. However, I still don't understand why Spider-Man 2 is in this category. Why does Spider-Man 2 have so many nominations? It's just a normal generic superhero game. If you want to play a superhero game, I would suggest playing Batman Arkham Knight or the Batman series overall. You can start with Origins because I think it's the best Batman game in terms of boss battles. However, in terms of graphics, movement, combat, you can play the trilogy. I think it's way better than the Spider-Man games. Spider-Man games is just generic hit, slash, go do missions, swing around, that's it. However, I like the symbiote suit they did on Peter, and the Miles suit was disgusting.
What the fuck are you wearing?
It's time for a Miles Morales original, you know? One of one.
That shit's ass, bro.
Again, best narrative, Alan Wake 2, no surprise there. Thankful, oh my god, no, never mind. I was gonna say thankfully Spider-Man 2 isn't nominated here, it's nominated again. Again, it doesn't have that good of a story, guys. It's a really simple story, there's no complications in the story, like there's no narrative in it at all. Here's a category that actually confused me a bit. The best ongoing category. It says awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that involves the player experience over time. And Cyberpunk 2077, basically the Liberty City DLC, won the award. I liked the DLC, I like Cyberpunk overall, but I don't think it should have won this award because it's a single player game and it just added a DLC after like 3 years of it being released. It kinda confuses me why the game is even nominated in this category. Like, I don't think it should have won this specific category. Maybe the other one, okay, but not this one. This one we have Final Fantasy, I don't even fucking know which one we're on right now. We have Apex Legends Fortnite, Genshin Impact. If it was up to me, it would have been between Final Fantasy, Fortnite, and Genshin Impact. I would have given it to Genshin because of the mass player base it has summed up in the past few years. However, all of these are multiplayer games. I don't understand how a single player game won this award, but okay. It's not up to me. I don't know. I just don't agree with this one. In my personal opinion, I think Genshin should have won this award, but it is what it is. This isn't a very juicy category, the next one we're gonna talk about, but I just wanted to talk about these games overall. It's the best independent game. All of the games from Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, Viewfinder. If you haven't played any of these games, at least please try one of them. All of these are all amazing games. Me personally, I love Dredge and Viewfinder. I don't think Sea of Stars should have won this award, but I'm not complaining. It's a really good game as well. And I just want to give it props to all of these 5 games. They just got nominated, they're perfect games. I urge you to try at least one of them. Okay, the next category we're gonna talk about is the best action adventure game, and in this category, actually, The Legend of Zelda: The Tears of the Kingdom won the category, which, as I said, I've never played the Zelda games, however, I've watched the YouTube videos, and I gotta say, the action in these games is amazing. However, Star Wars Jedi Survivor was also a very good frontrunner for this award, however, I think they made the right move with The Legend of Zelda. Next, we move on to the best adaptation category of the Game Awards. This is basically making a TV series or a movie from the games, and the nominees here, the only 2 that are worth mentioning here, The Last of Us and Castlevania Nocturne. Castlevania Nocturne was a very amazing anime, very amazing adaptation. I loved every minute of it. However, The Last of Us, I think this is the first game TV series that was actually made right. I loved Joel, I loved Ellie, I loved all of the characters, how they were portrayed. I loved that the creators of the game were actually present on set and in the script when they were making this show. So I'm extremely satisfied with how it came out. I thought it was gonna be a flop. The marketing of the show was garbage. We thought it was gonna be just an original Netflix series full of bullshit and just horrible scenes. However, it was amazingly done. I have nothing to add more. It was amazing. Okay, now we move to a very juicy category. The best esports game, of which the nominees are...
Enemy spotted.
Sorry, I meant to say Valorant. So, out of all of these categories, who did you think would win? The E-Couple Simulator, of course. How can any other normal multiplayer esports game win, aside from the E-Couple Simulator? I personally don't agree with this. Valorant is not a bad game, but compared to League and Counter-Strike 2, even Dota 2, there's no way it can win over all of these. I, as a League of Legends addict, I meant to say League of Legends enthusiast, think my game should have won the award, but I don't even know when League won this award ever, but like maybe 10 years ago, I'm not even sure anymore. Counter-Strike 2 I think is a slight downgrade from CSGO. I don't think it should have won, to be honest. Dota 2, I don't even know what goes on with that game. It just looks the same like for the past 10 years. They don't add nothing, they don't change anything, so I don't know what to tell you about Dota. PUBG Mobile, just no. This is for the mobile category, not here. And that I'm not satisfied with the E-Couple Simulator winning. As for the best esports athlete, of course the GOAT won the award. Faker, congratulations on winning the Worlds. Like, who are the other candidates? Like, Zaiwu, oh okay, Zaiwu, Demon 1, okay, that's from the E-Couple Simulator, nah, Hydra isn't bad, Ruler is, and some Apex Pro, nah, Faker deserved the award. Why does Valorant win so many awards? What the fuck's going on? The last category we have is the best esports event, which, no surprise, it's the Worlds 2023 League of Legends event. It's basically the most amazing esports event ever in the industry. Faker plays there, of course it's gonna be perfect. So, let's get to why I created this video. This video was created just to shit on Spider-Man and all the plebs who wanted Spider-Man to win at least one award. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Spider-Man 2 shouldn't even have been nominated for any award this year. It doesn't have a great narrative. It doesn't bring any new to the table than the last other two Spider-Man games did. Actually, I'm sorry, Spider-Man 1 and the Miles Morales DLC. They're just typical superhero games who, aside from the Batman Arkham series, don't do anything special. The only amazing thing they do is the web slinging, which is amazing in all three of the games. Other than that, the combat is just pretty much 2011 Spider-Man type of combat where you just select gadgets and combos and that's about it. The combat is not immersive as it is in the Batman Arkham games. However, the boss battles are better in Spider-Man 2 than they are in the Arkham series. But even so, I'm comparing a 2023 game to a 2015 game. And I'm telling you the 2015 game is better than the one we have right now. So that just tells you everything I need to tell you. I don't even have to continue explaining. It's not a bad game by any means. It looks like an interesting game, but it shouldn't be on this year's Game Awards at all. It doesn't bring anything new to the table. It's just a normal game. They took out most of the skins. The new Miles Morales outfit is horrible. I don't like that Peter sorta took a back seat in his own game. However, I'm really interested if they go on with the narrative of Miles and Carnage in the next game. If that happens, then that's okay. If not, I will be very disappointed. But other than that, it should have been nominated at all. It's not a special game. I don't know why people cry over this fact so much. Like, that just shows you don't play any other games. I think the other nominations were extremely way better than Spider-Man 4. Even Resident Evil 4, which I don't see a lot of people giving credit to, is a way more amazing game than Spider-Man 2. So if you ever want to try Resident Evil, you should try it. It's way better. I just wanted to shit on Spider-Man 2 the whole video, and that's what I did. If you're American, please comment on why you love Super Mario so much. I don't think anything about an Italian plumber is amazing, but prove me wrong, please. Go ahead. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys.
Hey, look my eyes, baby, tell me what you see now. Am I still the same or is it something I achieved?